Welcome to Conspiracy Talk, where we explore controversial ideas in a fun and respectful way. Tonight's topic, did the 1969 moon landing really happen? On the left, we have Jason, who believes the moon landing was real. And on the right, we have Henry, who believes it may have been staged. Now, let's start simple. Do you believe the moon landing was real or staged?
100%. I do believe that the moon landing was real.
Okay, interesting. How about you, Henry?
Well, personally, I think that's a ridiculous statement due to the fact the moon isn't real.
Okay. What evidence supports these claims?
Well, I have a very concrete piece of evidence, but first of all, you do realize the moon itself is real.
No, it's just a projection.
The moon is real.
No, all the research I did locked in my basement for 18 years. That's
Well,
my
part of your,
conclusion.
That's a long time.
I believe part of your research failed to understand that I was actually in attendance of the moon landing.
Wow.
I do have with you guys a photo that I took during the moon landing.
Dear
As
God.
you can see, I was there. There's me. I took a selfie there. There's the flag that they stuck into the ground of the moon. And then there's the space guy that was also there during the moon landing, like I was.
Oh, it is all there. It is all there. Any rebuttal?
You were there in 1969.
Yes.
Wow. Tell me your skincare routine after. I'd love to see it.
Yes, me as well.
Was very young for his age. Check this out, of course. I took this picture. Well, I didn't take this picture. It's a picture of the night sky. No moon. I don't see any moon. Look at that. Just darkness and stars.
There isn't any moon.
Yep, no moon.
No moon right there.
It's Google Images, dude.
Pinterest.
With these pieces of evidence in mind, do you trust NASA? Yes or no?
Well, absolutely. NASA knows everything about space. They're the ones that put me there.
Okay. Wow. They did. How about you, Henry?
Well, I can't trust NASA. If you don't know, for the viewers at home, it stands for non-accurate scientific activities, and just another one of those government branches, with a bunch of, they're covering up the spending of the government spending all their money on all these things that aren't important across the world. So they project the moon, and people are like, oh, we went to the moon. That's where all the money went.
That is mind-opening.
Yes.
Truly. Why do you think this topic is still debated today?
Well, I think this topic is still debated today because there's weirdos like him running around with tinfoil hats on, spreading misinformation, propaganda, and just believing that there's no moon, that the Earth's flat or some crap. There's living example as to why this is still debated because I don't know what's going on over here.
Wow.
I just don't know.
Well, to me, I think this blind trust in the government really branches from severe lack of education and, a broken system, really. And I think that's a problem. A lot of people need to open their eyes up now, today, to see through all these ploys, and it's a bunch of liberal BS.
Oh, wow. Well, Henry, what evidence would convince you otherwise?
I think if you were to bring the moon to me in the studio, I may concede.
Well, that's great that you say that. PA, we have something here. Jason is brought in.
So,
oh, wow.
this would be the prime example that I have that the moon is real.
Look at that.
So, here I have brought to you guys the moon, the one, the only, the beautiful, the luminous, the moon.
Wow.
The moon. Okay, hold on.
Take a second to take that in.
Let me ask you a question. You're saying that small plastic ball, we landed on that, a large spacecraft, and you and your buddies landed on that little, very tiny moon.
Yes, but it's not plastic. It's cheese.
It's cheese. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But how did you land on something so small?
So this is actually not the actual size of it. I simply just shrunk it with my shrink ray.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess the moon is real.
That is convincing.
Glory. Wow. That's the moon.
Wow.
Control the water with that.
Well, now we know that it's real. The moon landing still continues to inspire our curiosity. Thank you for watching Conspiracy Talks.